Pause. Imagine I go to tier 1 and take a screenshot of my build.
I didn't know y'all fighting rogue.
Tier 1, I probably got like a million toughness. Easily.
Oh, how did you get up? What?
Man, this nigga True goes AFK way too much, bro.
Dude, what just happened?
Hey, Jay. No, Jay. Yo, untouchable.
Oh, my bad. Shit, so good.
Hey, call that nigga attitude. Oh, nah, he here. Yo, too. I think he here. You got that nigga's number? Call him. Nigga got me waiting and shit.
You got like behind you, Jesimein. Got like 4 coming.
This nigga too play too much, bro.
Oh, they behind me. Two more behind you. I bited the other kid though. That's you got 3 shooting you right now.
Seriously, the second we went rogue, now they're just fucking here. Gotta get closer.
This nigga got me
I'm just
too
about to fight
sick.
into the grenade. See if I can get 2 guys focusing in the back of the head, which gotta keep moving in this game, bro. He'll fire his king now.
It's always been some stuff.
That's how they want you to put them extra smiles.
Let me see, do I even got extra some more that I use on here? Yeah, I use stability.
Bro, why they give me this? I've been in the dark zone so many times. Stop giving me. I'm gonna take out my pole because I think the time you got. Last time you got.
Bro, this nigga
Yeah,
attitude.
this nigga. Yeah, he not even answering, bro.
Hey, fuck it, Jay. Invite me to do it solo.
I put the wrong
I'll
sticky
take it.
bomb on. Same, what you got on right now? The same. Okay, so I made him bleed. Okay. Oh, this guy. Great dude.
I believe this nigga. How many niggas y'all got on your group? I might go over. I was gonna help these niggas win. That shit cave.
He's sniping you. He's dead now.
I don't know what they doing though.
Oh, I'm gonna hit by 3 grenades. I'm fucked. That was bad.
Behind one of them.
Yeah, I'm dead. I ran through.
All I would have put him down. All I would have put him down.
You got me up. Oh, my heal shot. No, that just screwed me. What?
Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It is your boy Jesimein, and today I got a treat for the AlphaBridge users. This is my assault tank AlphaBridge build, bruh. The reason I made this build is because a lot of people like the general concept of my Predator's tank build, so I brought that over to AlphaBridge for those who prefer AlphaBridge over Predator's Mark. Let's get right into it. As you can see, I got 338 DPS, 517 toughness, and 105 skill power. The gun I'm using on this build is the Police M4 because it hits harder than the FAMAS. Similar RPM, as you can see, there's 50 difference. I like the FAMAS, but I think for this build, this works a little better since it hits harder. Deadly, Unforgiving, Destructive, Vicious, Swift, and Uncomplicated are my 6 preferred talents. The reason I'm using Unforgiving, for those who are wondering, is I'm a tank build primarily, so the fact that I can stay in my lower segments without worrying about getting shredded makes this talent so much more amazing than what it already is. It's so underrated. 25% damage in those critical moments is crazy, bro. And of course, when you pair that up with Swift, the fact that I get to put out more bullets, that's what contributes to my DPS. I'm able to reload and keep shooting faster than most since nobody really runs Swift. That's why I chose this. It pairs up amazing, man, especially the fact that Vicious pairs up with Deadly, and of course Destructive pairs up with Uncomplicated because of the raw damage bonus. So yeah, that's why I chose those 6 talents on the Police M4. Let's get back into the build. Going into the chest piece, I have pretty much a God roll AlphaBridge chest, stamina, main stat, armor, health, and ammo capacity. Try to get that. Ammo is important when you're not running Banshee. The 2 mods I'm using are 2 stamina mods. They're twins, 261 stamina and 271 armor. Those are the ones that I bought in the checkpoint a few days back. I don't know if you can still get them. I highly doubt it. But yeah, pretty much going into my mask. It's a terrible mask by all means. I'd rather have skill power or a crit chance and enemy armor damage. But I have to work with what I have. This is a main stamina rolled AlphaBridge mask. And the mod I have on it is another 261 and 271 armor stamina mod. Going down to my knee pads. I have stamina rolled knee pads with 1161 armor, 12% enemy armor damage, which I'm pretty happy. It's a high roll. Disrupt resistance, increased kill XP, and also another 261 stamina with 271 armor stamina mod. And this begins my performance mods, which is a first aid, self heal. These are super important. Try to spec into those. Going into my backpack, 1271 stamina, armor, disrupt resistance, a firearms mod with armor, and 2 more first aid self heals. The reason I choose first aid self heals over post critical hit chance is because healing is the most important part in this meta, especially since you don't have the triage anymore. So the more health you get, the more survivability you have, and this is a survivability meta. Believe it or not, for those who don't already realize that, the longer you stay alive, eventually the other team will get melted, especially since people are over here stacking crazy DPS builds. The more health you have, the better, so keep that in mind. Going down to my gloves, I have some Gunslinger Savage Gloves, 1248 firearms, assault rifle damage, crit hit damage, and crit hit chance. Of course, you know, the staple, they're selling some in DZ6 checkpoint. If you need some assault rifle gloves, make sure you pick those up before the reset. And going into my holster, it's pretty much trash holster, but like I said, I can only work with what I have. 1157 firearms, 1188 stamina, and 1167 electronics. This room has a lot of improvement that it can do. Major attribute for armor, and of course another first aid self heal in the performance mod slot. Once again, for this build, for those who don't understand the concept already, since you've seen my Predator's tank build, I'm building tankier builds that can put out enough damage to drop people. AlphaBridge performs a little better than Predator's Mark since it hits harder because of the excess talents. It doesn't have the bleed effect, of course, but the fact that you can stack these talents makes it a very, very deadly build. Going into my abilities, usually I run a Conceal Pulse with this build, only because you're a tank, and the longer you stay alive, especially with Unforgiving and the fact that you can put out DPS, the better you are for your team. And my first aid self heal heals me for 117,000, which is amazing for a DPS build. That's why I always make people put on first aid self heal rather than the crit hit chance, because it's not worth the trade off. The talents I run on this is a critical save, of course, strike back, on the move, which is insanely OP in my eyes. The fact that you can literally get 30% for that long of time in the middle of a gunfight makes you like a walking like armor tank, bro. So if you're running a tank build, this is basically God mode for 10 seconds. When you kill a player, when you kill NPC, regardless. When this thing procs, face tank, bro. That's the best advice I can tell you. Face tank when you have this proc, because nobody's dropping you. Your toughness goes well over 700k, probably 800k with this build. It's basically like a defense, probably better than a defense. But going into One is None, of course, the staple for the DPS build is the fact that you get to get a 50% chance of not consuming the bullet. Always run this. I don't run triage no more. A lot of people are asking me why. It's really not worth it unless you rely on your teammates. But for the most part, that there's other talents that work way better. Like I would take Steady Hands. The fact that since assault rifles are harder to use, Steady Hands works as well. But if you want my preferred 4, it would be critical save, strike back, on the move, and One is None. Yeah, so going into my actual stats, so for those who are curious, weapon damage is at 18,000, crit hit chance at 20.5, crit hit damage is low at 83, headshot damage at 98, which is not bad, 2% stability, and my reload time is actually 1.84 seconds. As you can see, I have 57.50 reload speed bonus, almost 20% weapon damage bonus, so pretty dope. Enemy armor damage is at 47%, which is not bad, especially for AlphaBridge. Going into my max health, it's 243, similar to my other build. Super tanky, super reliable, and my armor mitigation is at 52.85%. That's because, once again, I have terrible rolls on my gear pieces, so once I've been able to up those, this build will be that much better. So yeah, for those who are very, very curious about my mitigation there. But yeah, for the most part, you guys, this build performs well solo, performs well in team. It's super tanky, super fun to use for those who love assault rifles. Here it is, man. This is my best AlphaBridge version that I feel I can possibly do. I would go Brett's chest, but I don't have a Brett's chest, so I can't really spec into that. But I believe Brett's chest and Specialized will be just as, if not more deadly than giving up Savage. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, man, I'm gonna have some little gameplay for you guys showing how tanky this build is and how hard it hits. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to leave any questions. If I missed anything, let me know, man. I got your guys back, man. It's been real. It's your boy, and I'm out.
Jesimein, I respect you. Good DPS and good team. Like me, I don't think I could drop you. I'm trash. Well,
Bleeding.